He's amazing.
This is going to be so much fun. Well, friends, our next guest is an absolute legend here in the state of Ohio. He won 5 national championships as a head football coach before becoming the 9th president at Youngstown State University. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to tell us a good story, President Jim Tressel.
Oh, we're so excited.
Thank you. Well, since we talked about what story to lead with,
Yes,
now that I heard your introduction, I do have to share a story with you
please.
before you ask me your first question, okay?
Okay.
So, as you were talking, you said this fellow's a legend.
Yes.
Okay, so let me tell you a story about that. So, about 36 years ago, when I came to Youngstown State as the football coach, there was a coach on the staff who had been here a long time. He was an extraordinary guy. He'd played at Notre Dame and been in the NFL, first person drafted back in the 40s and this and that. And so I was taking him to an event my first week here. And so I thought, man, I've got to do a good job of introducing him. And his name was Bob Dove, big Irishman, just a giant of a man. In those days, he was real big, but I don't know if he was 6'4", 250, but back in the 40s, that was a big deal.
Wow.
And so we were going to this Youngstown State event, and I was nervous, and I'd never been a head coach before. I'd never had to kind of lead the situation. And so I wanted to make sure everyone knew that, where I had Bob Dove in my mind, and that we were so blessed that he would be on our staff. And so, I thought I did a pretty good job, and then I introduced him as, please welcome the legend, Bob Dove. And then the rest of the night went and so forth. And I thought it was okay for a first night out. And so we're riding home, and I'm driving, and he was an old Irishman, and he said, "Laddie, if you ever introduce me as a legend again, I will be very disappointed." And I said, "Well, Coach Dove, think about all you've done, and you've coached all these things, and you're a great player." And he said, "Laddie, a legend is dead. If you would like to introduce me as legendary, that's just fine. But Laddie, I'm not a legend." So when you introduced me as a legend, I thought, oh my gosh, all I could think of was Bob Dove. And so,
All right,
Kevin,
let me redo this introduction then.
if you ever introduce me as a legend again, we're done.